Hey Taurus, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your 11 separation read for the month of June. I just wanted to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you for those of you who followed me from the beginning. And thanks for your loyalty. I truly appreciate it. So Mercury retrograde in Taurus now. There's going to be a lot of purging. Communication may be a little bit jacked up, but ride the wave, okay? It's over on June 2nd. But let's see what we got for love for Taurus in June. Green-eyed monster. I left when I saw you with someone. It's time for me to heal now. They couldn't take it, okay? They couldn't take it. So it sounds like to me is what's good for the goose is good for the gander type of situation. You know, when you moved on or you decided to see other people or what have you, this person may have not been able to take it, even though they may have been the reason for that. You know, or they may have been seeing other people or what have you. When it came time to be your turn, Taurus, they couldn't stomach it. I wish I could take back my words. I wish I had treated you better. Okay, that's what I'm trying to talk about. I wish I had treated you better. Okay, so that's the energy we're going into this read with. Let's see what else we got. Runner, offer, cycles. Okay. So you have an energy running away. It indicates here, I left when I saw you with someone else. An offer. So this may bring about an offer from this person. This could be, looks like summertime to me. Gesture. Rejoicing in a union that's coming in for this person. Cycles, stay grounded. You know, you're going in and out of cycles with people. The important thing is not to attach. Allow the lessons to come in and out. So Taurus, let's kind of take a look and see what this person has to say. There's a lot going on here. A lot of high emotion. Okay. Oh, 10 of Cups, fulfillment. Incoming conversation. Let's make this right. Let's have a new beginning. Let's transform this situation. Let's go into big time commitment. Question is, though, what changed their mind? I wonder. Is it the thought of losing you that changed their mind? Or the thought that you could be happy with someone else that changed their mind? What changed their mind? That's what I'm trying to say. So let's see what we're going, what your partner's feeling. Or what they're doing or whatever. Okay. Relationship on the brain. This is definitely Taurus. They want to get things, or you want to get things right. They want to get things right. You are on their mind, in other words, right? The relationship with you, with Taurus, is on their mind. They're still holding on. There is, though, they know that they have some transparency, some information that they need to relay to you, that they didn't tell you before, that they should have told you, that may have prevented this situation. They're holding on to some information that they should have made transparent to you, and they know it, and they're holding on to the relationship with you. They know that their choices are exactly what's led them to this situation, but they're not talking about it right now. So let's see why that is. They're keeping it to themselves still. So let's see why that is. Okay. Oh, they haven't overcome that yet. That hit them hard. So they're trying to hold back, okay? They feel victimized by this situation with you. And the reason I'm smiling about it is not because I'm trying to be funny or anything, but the feeling that I get when I lay these cards down is, oh, so it's okay for you, but not for me. So that's why I'm smiling, because that's the idea I'm getting from this read. Is that the minute that Taurus decided to turn their gaze on someone else, this person flat couldn't deal with it. So they're kind of like, how could Taurus do this to me? Even though they probably had other relationships or whatever. But they don't like it, so they're holding back until they can figure out, okay, how they're going to approach this situation. Well, they better hurry up, is what I have to say. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you, Taurus. Okay, you're in defense mode. You're a little bit heartbroken. That could have a reason why this is happening, right? You're dating around, seeing other people, whatever. I think that you're not sure. There's an unsurety here. You know you're heartbroken. Of course, we have 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups here. That, you know, hey, like I said, if it's good enough for you, then it's good enough for me, certainly. And if that's where we are, and you've shown me that is where you want to be, you don't want to be exclusive, you're open to us seeing other people, then by all means, I think I'm going to go ahead and exercise that choice. And I think that's what you're telling them. But let me see why this 3 of Cups is in the reverse. You're still holding on to the love in the situation. I think that there has been a Tower moment. You don't want there to be another Tower moment, maybe. I think you're waiting for them to do this. I think you knew they would do this. And so this is kind of like you sitting there going, okay, enter drama. Enter drama. You're just sitting there patiently while all this shit's going on, and you're like, yep, watch this. Hold my beer, watch this. And so you know that there's a Tower moment incoming. Let's see what that is. Show me Tower moment. They're over here like all butthurt. They tried to show you something, and you showed them how the game was played. I like it. I think, Taurus, here you've shown them nurturing and love and affection and healing and all of those things. And I think that your intention is to be a good partner to them, was to be a good partner to them. And I think on some level they took it for granted. And that's why this now is in the reverse. Oh, I'm going to go have my fun now. Okay, hey, you should have done the right thing. So let's see what the blocks are to your partner. Who do you think you are? Jar Hearts. Who do you think you are? Okay, so just keep that in mind. Their issue is that they want to move forward in this committed situation. They're holding on to that idea, but they want to be a player too. Okay, so I think it makes them feel punked out to be in commitment with you exclusively, because this is something they're battling on their own about their own ego, okay? Which you cannot fix that, okay? They got to fix that on their own. But I think the thought of losing you and you saying, okay, that's fine, but look, I'm looking for a committed relationship. I have a lot to offer a partnership. I have a lot. I bring a lot to the table. So I'm going to go seek out my opportunities elsewhere. If you feel like, you can't do this with me, that's okay. But it's not working out like that. It really got their ass. Okay. Battling between commitment and this player energy. So let's see what your blocks are. Taurus. So they're kind of, in a way, I can't believe they feel victimized by this. It's so crazy, so funny. So the blocks for you are kind of like, on the inside, you are sad about the loss of this situation. You really don't want to be out here doing all this other stuff. You'd rather be with this person. But I think this person has shown you that they are not ready to commit. They're not willing to commit. And so on the outside, it looks really good, right? Because, I get this feeling of you guys being at the same restaurant and they're looking over that table and you're having a great time with whoever you're with, not feeling a damn thing for that person, but you're over there, enjoying a friendship, and they are interpreting it to mean a romantic date, and it may be for some of you, and they can't handle it. But meanwhile, they've been trying to shove this mess in your face the whole time. So at any rate, you're still holding a space for them. You have sorrow about the loss. You feel rejected. You feel like you want to reject. And so I guess at the end of the day, your blocks are about love, offering that to yourself, overcoming heartbreak, understanding that, even though these 3 cups are spilled back here, you still have 2 back here. So what are you rejecting? Are you rejecting and feeling sorrowful for the way that they treated you, the loss of the relationship, or the expectation of what you thought this relationship was supposed to be, right? Because in the end, if somebody isn't willing to commit to you, you can't make them commit to you. You can't make them commit to you. So what is the mourning? You're in sorrow about the loss of the expectation that your ego created. That's what you're mourning. So understand, you're choosing yourself and you're clearing out space for someone to come in who wants to give you that commitment instead of wishing that this person will. And does it take me to have to do that? Not that you purposefully did it, but does it take them witnessing that for them to click? And are they going to make you feel in a place in which you have to continuously do to get their attention or to get them to behave in a certain way? Because certainly in a partnership, you don't want to have to continuously wind somebody up or prod them to see things your way or to do what you want them to do. They're grown-ass people. And so think about that for a minute. Let's see what's in between the two of you. Okay, the idea of being single and being contented and being happy in that situation is something you're both struggling with. Taurus, I feel like you don't feel like I feel like as though you feel you failed. You haven't. You may have revealed something, that's going to act as a light bulb moment for you about being unhappy because there isn't commitment being given. Also, this person here, they want to put on a good idea to everyone that, they're too cool to be tied down, But that's what they desire. They know they're unhappy without you. They know they will be unhappy without this relationship. So that's kind of the idea. The mirroring behavior in this situation is that the both of you don't feel like you want to be single. You're not getting what you need out of here, Taurus, from this person. This person is secretly has to feel like they have their independence to feel normal. They can't be tied down to just one person. And that's a facade. It's clearly a facade. Their issue is intimacy. They can't handle intimacy with another person. That's why they run from bed to bed. They have connection issues, right? You deeply want connection with this person. You don't feel like you're going to be happy being single, but you have to understand what choice you're making. Once you can identify the choice that you're making, you can put it in perspective. This person isn't giving me what I want anyway. Why am I over here crying about it? I'm over here getting up and doing something about that. So put your choice in perspective. Once you do that, then I think you'll have an okay time of driving on if that's what you're choosing to do. So let's see how this person feels about you. Okay, they want a reconciliation. 10 of coins. Wow, okay. So now their ideas all changed up over here. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so how do they feel about you? They want this reconciliation with you. They want new beginning with you. They want peace and harmony with the lover. They feel like there is a connection here to you. They want to give you this solidity that you desire, Taurus. They want to clear out this cycle and begin a new cycle, birth something new with you. 2 of Cups, they want you guys to come together in relationship. Secretly, they are working up the courage. They're willing to do whatever needs to be done to make this come back together. They're putting down this devilish way. So this, you doing whatever it is you did when they saw you with this other person, I mean, that really brought reality right into their face, and they really changed how they were going to start going about this situation. So it had an impact on them in a big way. So let's see what they're thinking. They know they're holding on to you. Okay, number 1, they're holding on to Taurus. But they know they cannot come in with any kind of bullshit. Like they can't come in thick with the romance. You know, they can't come bringing flowers or whatever. They know that they can't do that. So they're juggling with the idea of how do I approach Taurus, and they're losing sleep, anxiety. How do I approach Taurus? How do I get Taurus back? Because they know you're mad as hell. Queen of Wands in the upright in the reverse. Mad as hell. They know you're mad as hell. And that you're not accepting offers from them currently because they've become a burden. So bottom of the deck, we have the Star card. Healing is what needs to take place in this situation. Whether it's healing the relationship or healing yourself. And them healing themselves individually. So let's see what their intentions are. They know that they need to make a move, and they need to make a move fast. They don't need to dilly-dally on this situation anymore. But they're not quite ready to move yet because they don't feel like they have an insight into this situation just yet in which they can win. They can be victorious. They can win you back. It's your choice whether or not you want to throw them a bone. But that's it. They know they need to make a move, and they need to make a move fast. They don't know what move they need to make, and they haven't found a way in or some insight into victory in this situation. So let's see what they will do. And it's not about winning, it's about winning you back. So let's see, what are they going to do? Excuse me. Lord in heaven. Okay. What is Taurus's lover going to do? I'm struggling. Technical difficulties, people. What is Taurus's lover going to do? Okay, big offer. Move forward. They're not, this came out in the reverse, they're not moving forward from you. They know they need to move forward in situation. So they're going to move forward. You may not hear from them for just a little bit, and it may feel like a betrayal for you. They're going to regroup, right? They're regrouping to try to figure out what it is they're going to do. Then you're going to have incoming contact. 2 knights on the board, okay? So the idea of struggling with you being with someone else or seeing someone else or go on dates or whatever is kind of like, you know, they're feeling like there's competition. They feel betrayed by that. They know they need to move forward. They don't know how to move forward yet. I think they're going to be doing a little bit of spying on whoever they think you're seeing. After they've licked their wounds a little bit, they're going to be vying for a way in. They're going to be seeking out a new opportunity with you. Then there's going to be communication. So, you know, of course, could be 2 weeks, you know, whatever the time frame is for your situation, it is. 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks. After they lick their wounds, then they're going to be gathering information. They're going to be looking for a way in. They're going to be spying on this other person maybe, or spying on you with other dates, or they're looking for information. They're looking for a way in, okay? So let's see what they think you're going to do. Taurus, don't take this the hard way, but they think you're out there hoeing. I mean, isn't that just like a projection situation, okay? They could be over here acting like, you know, there's just too many hoes on this block for me to settle down with one. But the minute that you are and you're going out on a date, it's totally legitimate, right? No funny business. But the minute, and this is especially sometimes true with women, I find, men are supposed to be excused from that behavior. And no offense, dudes, but this is the way it is sometimes. But women, the minute that we decide to take our attention off of one man and place it on another man, we are the biggest whores in the galaxy. My God, she's out there hoeing. If she's not with me, then she's a hoe. That's how sometimes people handle rejection. Am I right? Okay. So he thinks you're just out there hoeing. And you know what? What is that song? It's none of your business, right? Taurus, if you are out there hoeing, so what? Get your groove on, right? But it's none of their business. And you shouldn't be labeled as such just because you decide to exercise your sexuality, okay? But really what you're doing is you're attracting other suitors because you're at the top of your game. You've decided to cut something loose that was not benefiting you, and you're shining, okay? So you're out there with this Queen of Wands energy looking hot as shit, not worried about what this fool's over here doing because he's played out anyway. And you're out there attracting other suitors. You have a very sexual vibe about you. And you are not talking to him. So what he thinks you're going to do, you're hot to trot. You're out there hoeing. You're not even talking to me. Well, you should have done right when you had me. That's, you should have done right when I was right there. Okay? And everything's shrouded and he can't see everything because you're not right there. He thinks that you're done with this relationship and you're done putting in the work with the relationship, and he's thinking that you're trying to avoid conflict with him. So there may be a circumstance in which he brings conflict into your world just to get your attention. It's kind of like the little boy in class who pulls your hair, or pops your bra or throws gum in your hair or something like that because they want your attention. Sometimes they don't ever grow out of that. So let's see what a final outcome is on this situation. Wow. The audacity. I think that you're gonna reject the offer that this person is bringing to you. You're going to have a lot to say to them. Now, I'm not saying at some point you might not revisit this with them when they, whatever it is they're doing and they get right, okay, with the Lord and stuff, that you may not recircle back or revisit this situation. But right now, you're going to let them feel their lesson. You're not going to accept the offer. You're not going to accept their attention. You're not going to accept them misbehaving to get your attention. Taurus, you're standing there saying, no, I'm not interested in this, and this is why. And I think that you're going to walk away. You're going to tell them, you know what, you're lacking in a lot of things, that this could have been something very good. We could have been good together. We could have gone on and made a life together, but you didn't appreciate me while I was standing right in front of you. So why are you going to appreciate me now? And so you're going to walk away, even though it doesn't feel good to walk away, and you feel like you're losing by walking away. You will be walking away and going on to a new path. This person, however, will be stuck in sentimentality and reminiscing and regret, wondering if you'll ever give them another chance again, and can they change the past. So that's kind of how this is going to play out. But they're going to be doing everything they can to get your attention now that your attention's off of somebody else. On somebody else. So they need to really kind of take care of that kind of situation. But let's see what they want to say to you. Wow. They really are full of it. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. They are full of it. Where are my dadgum things I was using? Hang on a minute. Here they are. What do they want to say to you? I don't know how I feel anymore. Is it possible to forgive and forget? I still love you. I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. Well, yeah, you didn't know what to do with it when you had it, baby. No other compares to you. Yes, I know. Let them sit there in that shit for a little bit and wallow in it, because that's what's going to make them grow. That's going to be the catalyst for them, their own self-growth, and that ridiculousness that they were doing with all that yin-yang and stuff while you were standing there in front of them. Let them sweat it out. Let's see what their next move is going to be. They feel like you've trapped them, Taurus, you big meanie. They're going to manipulate. They're going to try to They're going to be in a victim mentality for a little while, so they're going to try to manipulate the situation. Like I said, they're going to try to do everything they can to get your attention. In the end, they're going to make peace with that. I think, you know, if things go well, it looks like what they're going to be missing the most here is the intimacy that they had with you, the idea of closeness with you that they had. And they're going to want to try to protect that at all costs, but this situation sort of has gone in a different direction, and I don't think at this time, you know, it's going to be going back into relationship until they do a little bit of growing. So they will retreat from the situation after they've tried every trick in the book, and they're going to go into deep regret about the situation. So their next move is an internal one. It's going to be about regrets. You know, but they should have done the right thing while you were there, right? Sometimes you don't get second chances in life. And I don't think you're going to give them one, Taurus, right now. Yeah, they always felt like they actually wanted this more than you did, right? But I think as that that issue that they have with connection, with intimacy, they tried to act like you wanted it more than they did. They're reminiscing and thinking about the times that you had together, intimate moments that you had together. But they know that largely there's a dissatisfaction in the connection in the bedroom as well. You know, when you're in a relationship, if you don't have intimacy with someone, the sex isn't going to be good either. So they know that connection, they could not make it go themselves, right? They couldn't make it go. It was a dissatisfaction with the performance as well, sexually. There was an issue with their sexual performance that was a disappointment. And I think that's why also they want to hop from person to person to person or bed to bed to bed, you know, maybe as a means to fulfill their own ego or their inadequacy. So you were not happy in the bedroom either with them. So why in the hell would you want to take them back in your world? Number one, you know, they want to act like you're bothering them. Number two, the issue with the bed, okay? And you weren't getting your needs met over here on any level. They talked a good game while they were stroking your arm to fucking death. But I mean, was there any action happening? Creepy grandma over here. So they may have an issue with their mother. Okay, also, I'm talking about females out there. They may haven't had an issue with their mother being an overbearing mother, and that maybe they never quite learned how to, you know, bust a hump on their own. So this is somebody who talks a good game. They had a lot of insecurities to hide. Things in the bedroom were not good. And here you are, this beautiful empress here, okay, with a creepy grandma over here, with this weirdo over here you know, doing a harp, okay, when you're like, are we going to do this or what, you know? So, close the chapter, Taurus. But beware, they're going to do everything that they can to get your attention. So, Taurus, that's what I have for you guys for the beginning of June, and I'll see you guys later.